Whoa guys, Waikiki, really, right? Early in the morning? Well, if you haven't been here in a while, it's cool here. And I gotta start off with a cup of coffee though, because it's early. And then we're gonna go do something I didn't do much of growing up. I'm gonna get on a surfboard. So stick around, Waikiki is still cool for Kūpuna. I'm Sue Jorgensen. I'm a former magazine editor and a current Kūpuna. I love staying active, local food, and discovering new things. Join me as I search for things that are cool for Kūpuna.
Cool for Kūpuna is brought to you by HMSA and Premier Benefit Consultants.
Folks, we're at Honolulu Coffee on the corner of Kapiolani and Kalakaua. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. Come with me. Hi,
Hi, Sue. Good to see you.
Yeah, same here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, welcome. Excited.
Yes,
Check
me
it out.
too.
Let's check it out. So our first cup of coffee starts with Tim roasting it. So I want to introduce you to Tim. Tim's our head roaster.
Head roaster. Hi, Tim. Nice to meet you. H&L Coffee.
That's it. So I'm going to leave you with Tim, and he's going to show you a little bit about our roasting. So.
Okay. Thanks, Abigail.
Thank you.
So this is where we do everything, starting with green coffee. It's a term we use to refer to raw coffee at this point. It is a raw agricultural product. I don't know if you've seen coffee in this form before.
No smell. Not
Yeah,
yet.
no smell really,
Not
because
yet.
we gotta roast it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been picked from the cherry. It's been processed.
Looks
Yeah.
nothing like the coffee in my cup.
No, and it's the wrong color, right? It's green,
Yeah,
which is why we call it that. So I've weighed out a little of each of these. We're making a blend for today.
A blend, okay.
Getting the weight exactly right, and then we're ready to throw it in. The basic thing is we're roasting it, we're cooking it, right? It's gonna go in green, it's gonna come out brown. All I can really control is the burners. I can turn the gas up, turn the gas down, because this is a 1940s machine. So there is this really fun moment where the color goes from green to orange to brown. So it's kind of happening right now. It smells a little bit like corn or hay. And what I'm doing from here on out is I'm looking at the color, and I mentioned earlier about like caramelization. So I'm smelling for the amount of caramelization we're looking for. Somewhere between sweet and like burnt sugar, like something like that, you know.
Oh, look at the color.
And that kind of goes back to the idea that this is really a sensory thing. Like,
Yeah.
we got the computer. It's obviously a machine that we're using to roast, but I've really got to keep track of this with my senses.
This Honolulu coffee experience is the coolest ever.
All right, so now we're in the cupping lab, and we're going to get to cupping. So I'm going to start weighing this coffee out.
Cupping meaning the pour over cup.
Actually, the name kind of probably just comes from the fact that we're making a bunch of little cups, kind of the cup we're using. But what cupping is the universal way that coffee is evaluated at a professional level, if you will.
Kind of like wine tasting?
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea in the world of coffee there was such a thing.
Absolutely. And on that note, coffee is about 3 times more complex than wine as far as flavor components. Really because we're using the seed of a cherry instead of the flesh, so we have all the building blocks of the plant in here. So we end up with a ton of different flavor compounds. And then on top of it, it's much more watered down in coffee, quite literally. So everything's a little more subtle. So it's in fact a little bit trickier and harder to taste coffee and get all the flavor notes than wine, but it's a very similar process.
So are roasters like the sommeliers of the coffee world?
To a certain extent, yeah. So with cupping, the big thing for us is we're going to take a lot of variables out of the equation. So all the coffee was weighed exactly the same weight. When we fill it up, it'll be exactly the same amount of water and the same temperature water. That way, the only difference, ground to the exact same specification. The only difference will be
So all the
product.
variables are the same. I mean, they're not variable, right? They're just all.
All right, so now we got the coffee all ground and ready, releasing the aromatics. So the first thing we're going to do is just take a sniff of each of these. Keep in mind, you're not going to necessarily smell any of those things that are on there yet. We'll get there when we taste it, but
There's a way to do this.
you might get some of them.
Put it in here.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What do you smell?
I mean, I smell the
smell
kind of
cocoa.
chocolatiness, the nuttiness. Yeah, good, great, you're right on.
She did it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can sniff again.
Sniff again?
Down in there.
Kind of give it a nice rude sniff.
It
Just like the slurp when we get to
smells
slurp.
pretty mellow, actually.
And you guys.
Yeah, you guys are so cute.
Gotta get in there, you know?
All right, so now we're ready to break these tops open, the crusts. So you can just do it after I do it, just so you can see how it works. I'm just gonna barely go in. I don't wanna get down there and stir the whole thing, just the top. But I'm gonna get close so I can smell right as I break it.
Okay, so it's front to back.
There you go, perfect. Yep, open it up, and swirl it around twice.
Ooh.
Yeah, just break all that up, perfect. The final step is skimming this off. If you wanna do one, it is kind of satisfying.
Oh, it is? Okay, it does look therapeutic.
Yes.
So all this stuff on the edge is sort
You
of...
want
Yeah,
to kind
so-
of like use the edges of the spoon and go from each side of the cup.
Oh, wow, that's...
Pretty straightforward, yeah, just kind of like skimming a broth.
Yeah.
Oh, got you a little, yeah. I still do that every...
You gotta be careful, it can go down the wrong pipe. You're inexperienced like me and come out your nose.
I do that every 2 weeks.
How fun is this?
All right, well, so now that we're fully caffeinated, how about, are you hungry for some lunch?
Oh, I've forgotten, yeah.
Can we
Actually, I
say-
didn't forget, but thank you for asking.
Okay, let's go check out some food.
Okay. Wow, Abigail, quite the spread.
Oh, well, we're hungry, right? So this is kind of fun. So this is what they were just making in the bake shop, so it's fun to be able to eat it.
This is a vanilla citrus
That's the vanilla citrus morning bun.
morning bun.
Famous almond croissant.
Oh, yeah.
Our over the top, in your words, avocado toast. We'll have to cheers that. And then can't go wrong with our classic acai bowl.
So whatever you want, they've got it.
Yeah.
So besides the coffee roaster being so vintage,
Yeah.
this building is quite vintage.
Yeah, the building is awesome. I think it has a certain charm to it that's undeniable. When you walk in, you just look around, and so many times, you know, so many locals are like, I had no idea this was what was going on inside here. And it's just really fun to be able to reintroduce a space to people and see it in a different way.
So for more information about the events that are here, I mean, from the cupping room experience to anything else that might be going on, there's a website, right, that Kūpuna can go to?
Yeah, check us out on our website. It's honolulucoffee.com, and we're going to start posting events that we're hosting on our website, from any new seasonal beverages and drinks and coffee roasts that we have. So check it out.
But every day's an event here, right? Get your cup of coffee.
It's true.
Wonderful food and pastries. So don't pass this up. I didn't know what had happened in this space. It's just awesome. So come down as soon as you can, as often as you can. And thank you so much for being with us today. Thanks, Abigail.
Thank you so much.
As we move toward a brighter future, HMSA is here to help you live your best life. Whether you see a doctor in person, online, or after hours, getting quality care is easy and convenient when you've got options. Choose a plan that fits your lifestyle and needs. Here at home or around the world, get the care you need. When the only constant is change, HMSA is here with you. For the good times, for the tough times, for lifetimes. Learn more at hmsa.com.
Do you need help with caring for a Kūpuna or someone with a disability? The Hawaii Aging and Disability Resource Center in each county is here to assist Kūpuna 60 years and older, individuals with disabilities, and family caregivers. Staff of the ADRC will answer questions on available services and supports in your county and determine how best to support your needs. Call us today at 808-643-2372 and let us help you live your best lives. Mahalo.
Aloha! Camilla, Danny Kalikini. If you need Medicare insurance, there's only one name you need to know. Premier Benefit Consultants. You know, this Kama'aina company represents more Medicare Advantage plans than anyone else in Hawaii, and will give you good advice for free. Piakamai. Call Premier Benefit Consultants for Medicare advice you need and service you deserve. Mahalo!
We're here at Big Wave Dave. Let's go in and see what he's got going on. I'm gonna get a surf lesson out of this. Hi, Dave.
Hey,
How's it?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How you doing?
Good.
Good
You're
morning.
gonna teach me how to surf later, right?
We can do anything you want.
All right.
For sure.
Okay, let's start with what you got in here.
Okay. So we have merchandise in here, board rentals on this side. A lot of more merchandise here. We do mat spins and circle sets for all, a lot of people come and they go to
Yeah,
Hanama Bay.
they can rent them here.
Yeah, they can get all their stuff here or they can purchase it themselves.
You have your own name?
We have our own line, that's correct.
Wow, you somebody.
No, I'm nobody. Just regular guy. Regular guy. So, and then also back here, so when you do come in and you do come in for a lesson with us, it's a full-blown process where we bring you in. It's an experience where we greet you at the front counter. We check you in. You sign a little waiver form. Put all your stuff in lockers here, and then what you do is you come back here when the guys are ready.
Oh, cool.
We do you do a demo here. So you demo here first, and then we take you in the water right across the street here. All the boards should usually be right down on the beach waiting for you.
All right, well, let's go surfing.
Let's go. Okay, come on over this way. Yeah, so
Oh, you get them all ready for us.
it's all ready to roll. So we have a method of how we're gonna do this, okay?
Oh, you got me a light foam one, what?
No, this is yours.
Oh.
So I'm gonna grab,
This is mine, the big board,
I'm
the
gonna put
long
this in.
board.
You stay back there, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me just grab this, and then you stay all the way back there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna grab way up on the tip, put
Got
it
'em.
under your arm.
Yep, we
You got
good,
'em?
we good.
Let's roll. So basically, we're heading to the beach. It's right across the street here.
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do is, when we get down there, we're gonna get you really ready to get in the water, and we're gonna paddle out, okay?
Okay, I can paddle.
Hold on,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if I
let
can
this
get
truck
up on
go.
the board, but I can paddle. You know, here's the thing, Dave.
Yeah.
People come into Waikiki, the first question we always ask is, where you park and how convenient and how much it's gonna cost,
They still ask those questions, yeah?
right?
Oh
So
my
where
God.
do we park? Coming to your shop? I went to Rusi parking lot.
You know, honestly, the best place to park
Yeah.
in Waikiki for free still
Yeah.
is the Waikiki Shell.
Oh, that's kind of a far
No,
ways,
but I mean, I'm saying in general, in Waikiki,
Yeah, yeah.
it's,
Oh, it's still
probably
free?
one of the only free parking areas that are left,
I
right?
had no idea what. Okay. But
I
if they
mean,
come to your shop, then
if-
where do they park?
So if you come to our shop, you park right at our hotel, right in the front. We have a huge Porsche cashier. We have a huge area where you pull in,
Yeah.
and we validate your parking. That's
Hey,
right.
so what time you guys open? Like locals, you know, we like avoid the traffic. I mean, Kūpuna, a lot of times we get up. Is it best early or best like midday or what?
Well, our coffee shop, we're open at 5:30 to 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And then, but the surf side doesn't really open till 8 o'clock.
Oh, that was hard work. You had the two boards.
Yeah, no, you did your job, because that's how you know, with a big board like that, it takes teamwork.
Yeah, right. So where did you learn to surf? Where you went surfing when you was young?
It's funny, you know, I played for Kailua Pop Warner football.
Yeah.
And you know, I was playing on the Mustangs, and one day I found they took us to the beach for a picnic, and then after that I was like, bye football. I was stuck on the beach.
When did you get your first board? Your own board?
It's amazing you say that. I got my board from Robbie Burns from Local Motion, back in a small little store across the street from the Kailua police station right now.
Oh, yeah.
So he had a
okay.
small little hole in the wall there, and I
Yeah.
got my first board
Was
ever.
used board?
No, it was brand new.
Oh.
And it was a
You must have had a
greatest,
job.
It was the no, it was no, it was back then. It was like, I think my dad worked out a deal with Robbie, and so I ended
Your
up
dad.
gave me a really good
How
board.
old were you then?
I had to have been like 8 years old.
Yeah.
I was always a short boarder.
Were you?
I wasn't really a long boarder. And then, you know, from high school, when I started going down there, we went down there for fun and bothered the guys down here to get boards, which is kind of a spooky situation. You know, then I graduated from high school, and then, you know, just we'd come down to the beach. Hey, boy, you want to go? Can you go over there and grab something? That's how it started. You know, can you grab me that? That's how it started. And then, oh, by the way, there's a rake over there. Can you rake that area over there? And then, you know, can you go pick up? Can you grab that board from that person? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. So, and then then you start getting, it's some kind of, I don't want to say disease, but it's a good disease. You know, you start feeling like
part of it, yeah.
Part of it, and they, you know, and then it's weird how it just comes about. And then you go from there to, like, you know, showing up every day.
Like your job.
Like a job.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle for sure.
Okay, so how would you describe the lifestyle of a beach boy? Because you are typically a beach boy, right, from back in the day?
From back in, since 1982 at least.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, a beach boy, usually when I was working the beach, pounding it every day, I woke up in the morning, made my sandwiches, made a lunch pail, took my paddle, threw it over my shoulder, grabbed it with my hand, jumped on my bike.
You lived around here?
No, I actually lived in Kailua, and I drove my truck, I drove my truck over the Pali, parked it at the Shell, then I jumped on my bike, and then I rode my bike up the street, parked it, hung my lunch pail on the tree, on my backpack on the tree, put my paddle against a tree, and went to work. And then I went home. But every day that you go to work is a different day. Sometimes on the beach, people would joke with me like, hey Dave, because everybody in me is Dave or David, but a lot of guys say, hey, what's up, Dave? I'd be like, all right. And then they threw in, hey, Big Wave Dave, Big Wave Dave. Well, yeah. You know, and that's how I rolled with. Yeah. You know, it was nothing that, you know, I'm not a big wave surfer. I don't claim to be like Kai Lenny or any of these guys. And we went with it. It was an easygoing name that people could could understand, and that's how people relate. People could relate to that.
Big Wave Dave.
We could have named my business 1,000 other names, but when me and my wife was trying to decide what would be easy for tourists to remember, and it's like, you could tell them on the side of the street, and how could you forget that?
So you said 2 ways. If I don't like it, I paddle in, I'm done, right?
That's right. You can stay as long as you want. So as long as you can handle, no problem.
So don't go anywhere. After the break, I'm going to go surfing.
A special mahalo to our community partners, Crime Stoppers Honolulu, the Better Business Bureau, and the Aloha United Way.
40 years ago, Crime Stoppers Honolulu was formed to make our community safer. With thousands of arrests, closure of cases, and millions of illegal drugs off our streets, Crime Stoppers Honolulu continues to reduce crime in our neighborhoods. And with student and animal Crime Stoppers, the safety of our residents and community continues to grow. With our great volunteers and community support, Crime Stoppers Honolulu looks forward to another 40 years. See something, say something, and stay anonymous. Together, we'll keep Honolulu safe. Mahalo.
The Let's Go Fishing Show premiered in Hawaii in 1969. The tradition continues. Join us Sundays at 5:30 p.m. on KHON2.
When shopping local, where do you go to find the people and places you can trust? Our island values are important. We always show aloha, and ohana is more than just family. Here at BBB, we stand with the businesses you can trust, the businesses that care about local people and their values. From all of us at Better Business Bureau, we are here for you. Start your search for trustworthy businesses at bbb.org or on the BBB app.
All right, I'm gonna go this way. Okay.
You know what?
This way. I'll put them over my head.
Okay, like this. So you go like this. Throw them right over your head.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're strong, man.
You know why I suck, but my supboard, I can put my arm around it.
Yeah.
This one wide.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You can put your arm around your supboard?
I can.
Oh, because there's a handle.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I get a hole in the middle. I never thought about that, right? See what happens when you get old. You forget the details.
Yeah, after you. Ready?
Okay. Oh, we're going. Okay. To the left, to the left. I can leave my slippers, can?
Yep, kick them in the bushes.
Oh, I see you right there next to the other ones. Hey, these old kais, what? They could take them.
I know. Well, I'm going to stash it more in the bushes when you go.
Okay, okay.
Oh, beautiful day.
We're going right?
No, straight down here. I'm going to put the boards right here. Yep, and just can put it down on its belly. Yep. Look how beautiful it is today.
Yeah.
So at my shop, you can never tell sometimes how gorgeous it is down here.
Till you get here, huh?
Until you get here. I mean, and take a look. You know what I mean? This is like, you can't get any better than this, right?
For a living yet.
That's right. You can't get any. That's why sometimes, anytime I start getting down or anything like that, you come look at the ocean, you come look at what we have. You cannot complain.
There's the passion.
That's it, and that's reality. no
Yeah,
joke,
we
no
cannot
joking
complain,
aside.
for real.
Yeah, no way. Okay, so that's gonna be your board.
Oh, this one, not the pink one.
No, because I'm gonna put you on a big board and make it easy. So,
sounds good.
I mean, now you go from this to this, but we're gonna start you on this, okay? So like when somebody comes in for a lesson, we kind of take a look at their, what their posture is and everything, and their size, and then we kind of match their height and weight to what we think will work good for them.
Okay.
So usually, look, 100% of the time when you take a lesson, we're gonna give you something a little big, and so that way when you get in the water, you float real easy, and it's easier for you, and everything is easy. So we want your first time to be guaranteed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you a little demo, so go ahead and lie on your chest.
Okay.
Okay, just like that, super easy. Over here, we're at a slight angle, so it's kind of weird, but it's the same concept. You're gonna move your toes back a little bit more.
More?
Yep, and so you feel comfortable on that board?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna jump in the water, we're gonna pull the boards in. Now, when you paddle out, simple, you're just gonna paddle out one hand at a time, just like swimming, or you can paddle two at a time. Super easy.
Like a turtle.
Easy. And then once you get the board moving, if you ever wanna take a break, just put your hands up the way you have it now, it's perfect. So let's try paddling. So you either do this, easy, you got it, and then, or you do this, two hands, whatever works for you, okay? Now when we get out there, we catch a wave, I'm gonna turn you around. I'm gonna say, are you ready? You're gonna say, I don't know. Or I'm gonna say, well, here you go.
Say, bring it on, Dave.
Here you go, and I'm gonna kind of give you a little push. You're gonna kind of do a little paddle. When you stand up, it's 3 steps. Grab your chest right here, below your shoulders. Yep. Kind of bring your knees up to your waistline. Okay, and then now you're there. So you're almost ready to stand, yeah?
Yep.
Now, when you're ready to stand, you're gonna get your left foot up, then your right foot up. Okay, up. Now turn your hips. See that line down the center?
Yep.
Okay, turn it this way. The arch of your feet goes down the center line.
You mean
that.
like, yeah.
So watch this. Everything's square. Yeah?
Oh, for real?
Like that. So
I would never have known that.
And then slide back a little bit more, much easier. And then bend your knees. So that line can be a gauge. It can help you, yeah?
Yeah. Is
so
this both knees bent? Just the back.
Bend your knees up, of course. Bend your knees. Okay. That's easy. Okay. Bend the knees down low and put your hands up. Okay. And then you're just gonna ride the wave as far as you can. Let's try it one more time.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
From down? No.
Yep.
Okay.
So go to your knees. On your knees first.
Okay.
Reach knees to your waistline, one on each side. Now, when you stand up, okay, jump up. Okay, use your hands to get up. No. Okay, and push up. Stand and twist at the same time. Turn. Okay, now stand. Stand tall. Relax. Relax. Stand tall. Okay, but you see how your kind of front leg is bent like that? Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Together, like that. Hands up. So watch this. Okay, relax, relax. Say, look at me. Okay? Not just totally relax. Okay. You're on the basketball court. You're tired. What do? I'm exhausted. Just do this. Okay, now turn your head that way. Okay, hands out. That's your stance right there.
Oh,
Look at
that low, huh?
10 times better. Yeah.
Oh, that low.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect.
No wonder I never could surf.
Beautiful. Easy. Okay, ready?
Yep, ready.
Let's go.
All right. We're going. May not be coming back. Just kidding. And that was amazing, Dave. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You know, if I can do this, all of you can do this.
That's
Dave
right.
makes it easy. They call him Big Wave Dave, but he'll take you on the small waves to make it fun and doable. So don't wait. Give him a call. There's a Kama'aina discount, right?
That's right.
All right.
All the time.
Aloha, guys.
Aloha.
Sue's Wardrobe is sponsored by Simply Sisters.
If you would like to watch this episode of Cool for Kūpuna again, visit our website, coolforkupuna.com. Also, please follow us on Facebook for behind-the-scenes pictures, videos, and sneak peeks of upcoming guests and neighborhoods to be featured on the show. Cool for Kūpuna, Hawaii show for Kūpuna with an active lifestyle.
Aloha, Kaniala, Danny Clay Kinney. If you need Medicare advice, call Premier Benefit Consultants. They'll give you good advice for free. But don't just take my word for it.
When I'm not hosting the TV show Cool for Kūpuna, I'm busy helping Kūpuna as a Medicare agent. And I chose Premier Benefit Consultants for their professionalism, their integrity, and their old school service for customers. And I'm so glad that I did.
So call Premier Benefit Consultants for Medicare advice you need and service you deserve. Mahalo!
As we move toward a brighter future, HMSA is here to help you live your best life. Whether you see a doctor in person, online, or after hours, getting quality care is easy and convenient when you've got options. Choose a plan that fits your lifestyle and needs. Here at home or around the world, get the care you need. When the only constant is change, HMSA is here with you. For the good times, for the tough times, for lifetimes. Learn more at hmsa.com.
Folks, Waikiki was so much fun. I mean, who would have thought, right? I mean, the coffee was delicious at Honolulu Coffee Company, but surfing, for real, me, if I can do it, you all can do it. And you know, it's just not about bucket list items. It really probably is what's outside of your comfort zone that maybe you've always wanted to try, a new hobby, whatever it might be. Get out, explore, do something fun. Until next week, malama pono, ahui ho.
We're spreading aloha from Keiki to Kūpuna. We malama aina to feed our ohana. Rebuild the fish ponds, plant up the lo'i. We are bringing back the old school Hawaii. We're spreading aloha from Keiki to Kūpuna. We malama aina to feed our ohana. Rebuild the fish ponds, plant up the lo'i. We are bringing back the old school Hawaii.
Cool for Kūpuna was brought to you by HMSA and Premier Benefit Consultants.